Good morning, good morning, good morning. I believe it's Wednesday, September 28th, about 3:49 a.m. If you see me walking at 3:49, you already know I'd have missed the bus. So, some people ask, like, you post a lot about where you at, what time you do this, da da da. But I'm like, you're not worried about them knowing your whereabouts and what you're doing and how you're doing and da da da. I'm just thinking to myself, but I'm also going to tell them, you're already connected. You're already connected to the cloud server. You're already connected. They already know what you're doing. They already know what you're thinking. They already have all this information. And then on top of that, they're getting this information in real time. You are already exposed. Your privacy is already exposed. You just haven't acknowledged it yet. Because this is what I'm trying to tell you. When I tell people that what you don't see in TV and advertisements or the little bit of technology that you see advertised and whatnot, there are studies, there are articles, there are reports that are being conducted and published that talk about the very technology that I am mentioning now. And they're talking about it like it's already active. You can look these things up. You can look up scientists have successfully transferred memories from one human being to another, or you can look it up where scientists have successfully basically decoded dreams into full-length movies. Scientists have been able to prove that they can communicate through like synthetic telepathy, or communicate with someone in a whole nother like room or whatever without even using a handheld device or a headset. These are all things that are already happening, right? But the problem is anytime man creates something that is used for good, because let me tell you, a lot of the things that is being used to help people who are like blind, deaf, paraplegic, anything of that sort, everything that man creates, there is some other man looking to use it for nefarious purposes. Why? Because there's always a power grab at hand. There's always a power grab. There's always some type of control factor that's always in the balance. There are people in this world who can't stand to see someone have some type of advantage over them. So they have to find a way to snatch that advantage back, or to be able to prevent someone from advancing over them. There are people in this world who basically hate the idea that this person is actually doing better than me. I mean, we live in a world where, it says it in the Bible, we're not wrestling with the flesh and blood. We're not even wrestling against other human beings. We're wrestling with principalities. We're wrestling with wickedness in high places. We're wrestling with the darkness that is in this world trying to overshadow the light. Always remember that Earth has always been the middle ground or the battleground between Everything that is light and dark, good, evil, yin and yang. Earth has always been the battleground for everything that is about right and wrong, you know. And this has been a battle that's been going on for centuries. Centuries. We are not the only species in this entire universe. We are not the only, intelligent life forms in this universe. We may not be able to see them. My normal thing I like to do, anytime I walk, I like to put my hand right over this grass here, because every time I do this, I feel like the energy that the enemy is using is like it's peeling off of the right side of my body. Like this is actually hollow ground here. And as I'm doing this, I could feel the chills. And it's not because it's cold, but I can literally feel the chill of righteousness, in a sense, trying to overcome that negative dark energy that they're using against me. And then as soon as I leave from that church, it's like it kind of it's like flowing, it's like trailing off my fingertips. So it's like I'm always, oh well, there's the bus there. Most of the time, if I know I missed the bus, I might as well just start walking. It don't even make sense to try to wait for the bus most of the time. Plus, I could use the warm up. But anyway, so I just want to really be able to go over this again. You're not just dealing with people. Anyone who tells you that you're only just dealing with evil, dealing with wicked people who just don't have no concept of right and wrong, or whatever the case may be, they're completely absent-minded to what is considered the metaphysical. They're completely absent-minded to the idea that spirits are still very much active in the world, and they do have influence. But if your vibrations, if your energy is low enough, they can actually have a strong influence over you. I'm like, damn. Oh. So just always keep that in mind. Always keep that in mind. Hold up.